Hey guys, sorry I've been MIA. I've been really sick and I think I'm like towards the end of it. But here is my devotional today that I just want to talk about a little bit more on what Pastor BJ was talking about this morning about your soul needing a reset, and just being exhausted and giving it to God and letting God take over. So let's jump into it. So there's a specific kind of tired that sleep cannot fix. It's a weariness of a soul that has spent too much time trying to be its own architect. Guilty as charged. Its own protector. Guilty as charged. And its own provider. Guilty as charged. Where's the judge at? Oh, okay. So sometimes in his profound love, God allows us to run until we hit the end of our own strength. And it's not to punish us, but to let us finally discover that his stop is actually a start. And that's where I am right now. I've spent my whole life thinking that I've been doing all this stuff on my own, because I really have been alone and I don't have much support. And just realizing that God's been here for me this whole time, but he again let me run myself until I've run myself into the ground. So now I'm like severely exhausted, and no matter how much rest or sleep or anything I get, I'm just exhausted and getting more depressed and just kind of feeling really weighed down. So we are called to surrender. So in Psalm 46:10, the command is simple but yet jarring. Be still and know that I am God. We often treat stillness as a luxury, but God treats it as a prerequisite for knowing him. When we refuse to be still, guilty, we essentially tell God that we've got it under control. It is only when our own master plans crumble and our legs give out that we are ready to listen. And ultimately, I kind of feel like at this point that we're also trying to play God, like, oh, well, I got this. I don't need God because I'm God. Get rid of that mindset. So we're going to make an exchange of strength. So if you're feeling like you're running on empty, look at the promises held in these scriptures. So we have Matthew chapter 11, 28 through 30. Jesus doesn't ask you to work harder. He asks you to exchange your heavy yoke for his easy one. He offers rest for your soul, not just your schedule. And then we have Isaiah chapter 40, 29 through 31. Even youth grows tired and weary, but when you wait on the Lord, he doesn't just give you a little boost. He renews your strength. You will soar on wings like eagles, not because you found a second wing, but because you caught his. So we were talking in our Mama's Bible study last night, and I think one of the questions that was asked was, if you could set your shame aside, and if there was something, what would it be? And if you knew if God loved you, no matter what shame would you set aside? And I thought that was a really big one, and I kind of felt like this kind of set into it, because my answer automatically was, well, my people-pleasing, my overthinking, thinking that I have to do everything on my own were my three big ones. Those are one of my three very top, I don't want to say toxic behaviors, but, yeah, they get me in trouble. So now we're going to switch gears for a second, and let's do a soul reset. So you're currently in a divine waiting room, right? And this isn't wasted time. It's a soul reset. To truly let him be your Jehovah-Jireh, the Lord who provides, you have to stop trying to provide for yourself. To let him be your bread of life, You have to stop feeding on the anxieties of the world. You have to stop feeding off of the world entirely. You can't straddle both sides. It's time to pick a side. It's either going to be the world's side or it's going to be God's side. And God's master plan is moving, even when you're stationary. In fact, your breakthrough is often found in the very moment that you stop trying to manufacture it. So reflect on this. Is your current exhaustion a result of God's absence, or is it a result of you trying to do his job? And for me, I think it's because I've been trying to do his job, but because I was doing that, I felt like he was absent, but he's been here this entire time. So, yeah, really reflect on that. And the last thing is, I want you to rest today. And not because the work is finished, but because he is faithful. God is immensely and for all eternity just faithful. Put your faith in the one who sustains the stars, because surely he can sustain you, because he is our ultimate Jehovah-Jireh. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have an amazing Thursday. And I hope to do another Devo soon. Keep me in your prayers. I am ready to feel better. I miss hanging out with you guys. So I love you. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.